All right, hello and welcome to the Onward VR Master League. I'm Shipwrecked, and tonight we have Guns N' Roses versus Murphy's Maniacs. These two teams, I think this is the beginning of a rivalry. Both of these teams are led by women. Yes, so I guess they have something to prove to each other. But we are in week 10 of season 16. Both of these teams have had their ups and downs. Guns N' Roses coming out of the gate, going against some big teams at the beginning of their first season ever with VRML. And then they went into a lull, but they are coming off a win in week 9, so their morale should be in the right place for tonight. Murphy's Maniacs making a comeback tour from their last VRML appearance in season 12. They have had some growing pains as well, but coming off a huge win in week 9. It was 14-0 against Boss Games. Their confidence is at an all-time high right now, I guarantee it. But both of these women have led their teams to where they are now, going head-to-head for a great matchup. Guns N' Roses is currently sitting at 26th position in the Bronze Division, and Murphy's Maniacs is sitting at 29th in the Bronze NA Division. The connoisseurs have voted in favor for Murphy's Maniacs tonight. And it was also a highly requested match to cast. So if you do see a match that you want casted, go ahead, go to VRML or VRMasterLeague.com. Go to the matches, the little yellow arrow next to those matches. You can click it, and it's going to let us casters know what you want to watch. I do pay attention to that kind of stuff, so yeah, I'm willing to cast whatever you want to watch. So. But yeah, on to this Guns N' Roses versus Murphy's Maniacs. Bans are out. Guns N' Roses have banned Egress and Abandoned. Those are both two of Murphy's better maps according to their season 16 stats. Murphy's getting an 80% round win percentage. And they've only played it once, and they won the map. And on Egress, they've got a 73% round win, playing it 3 times, and they've won 67% of those maps. Murphy's Maniacs, they banned Shipyard and Downfall. Shipyard on Guns N' Roses stats for 26 or season 16. They've played Shipyard twice. They've got 100% on map wins, but for round wins, they only got 57%. As far as Downfall, it's not on one of their top 3, but they have played it 4 times this season and winning 50% of those rounds on Downfall. Murphy's, they've played it once, and they've got a 67% round win. So I don't know if they just don't like that map, and that's why they chose it. So there we go. We are coming into our first map right now. It is Quarantine. And this is actually going to be a good fight right here, because it is both Guns N' Roses and Murphy Maniacs' most picked map. Guns N' Roses have chose it now 4 times, and Murphy's have picked it 5 times throughout season 16. For the percentages and the stats on that, Guns N' Roses has played it 5 times. They have a 50% round win percentage and a 40% map win. Murphy's, they've played it 5 times as well, and they have a 39% round win percentage, but a 20% map win for Quarantine. So It should be a good one. A lot of knowledge on this map, so from both teams that may help them out, but it should be a very, very good fight. And here we go. We are starting. So let's get this going into round one. We've got Murphy's Maniacs starting off on Volk. Let's see how they do.
Yeah, get in the middle. All right, guys. Guns up. Middle side. Maniacs on 3. 1, 2, 3. Maniacs. Next round, we'll put all our hands on.
Like I said, they are at an all-time high right now in confidence and morale coming off that win from week 9, and it clearly shows. They are setting up, and here comes Guns N' Roses coming up a 3-man push up the center. Reeds coming into center burning. It looks trying to get a solid vantage, but everybody who is crossing into the south have already crossed, and in the north as well. We do have some action. Let me cut over here. Ooh, Reeds did take out Outlaw, and Ace of Spades finished off. Let's go check that after we check this area right here. Coming in, Rolly coming in, going uncontested in the far east. Rolly calling out. It is a 4-4 right now. Ooh. I don't think that's... I don't know if they were shooting at... Okay, no. That was Rylan over here taking pop shots at 3-story. See somewhere some of these lasers are. We do have Nightshade. Yeah. Getting a piece of Summer Love in the south. Setting up the pre-fire. Getting the rotation. They are a strong 2-man defense on OBJ. And Rolly still right under Captain Catmint's nose. Has made it into objective. No one is aware of his position. No one's watching. This is sneaky. Utilizing cover and topography. That little hill may stop Ace from seeing him, but Summer does take out Murfinator on objective.
There's one in the fucking apartments to my right, one on the left.
Oh, Rolly. He is aware of Captain Catmint's position and Ace of Spades' position. Sounds pretty worried. And is Nightshade takes out Mason. Oh, and Captain Catmint does take out Rolly, and Summer has got right there. Oh, and ends with the trade. Murphy's takes the first round. That was Rolly's push. I'm sorry if we missed out on a lot of action, but Rolly's push could have been very, very bad for the Maniacs. He got that close, uncontested, all the way there to the far east side of objective. That was a very solid, good push. Ace of Spades doing a lot of work for Murphy's Maniacs, taking out two. Well, he took out a gun and he took out a rose. Nightshade and Captain Catmint took out the remaining 3 guns on that. Reeds was able to get 1 kill for Guns N' Roses, and Summer Love was able to get 2 Maniacs on that push. Very, very solid gameplay. Reeds coming out off the rip, able to get 1 right there from center burning, and then I think it was Ace all the way back from 3-story getting the other one, getting the refrag, sending Reeds back to the tent. But I just can't get over. I can't get over that that hard east flank under Ace and under Catmint. That's just that's discipline comes into play right there, 100%. I mean, you have to be focused on your lines. I mean, yes, they're making call outs and other pushes, but maintaining that your discipline and your area of responsibility, that's key as working as a team, especially defending objectives. Because Rolly could have easily picked off Ace, and that would have fallen on Catmint's shoulders because that was his area of responsibility, and he didn't have he let that guy through. So being able to make it that far under stealth, that's an incredible push. But Ace of Spades doing work in 3-story was able to make magic happen. All right, let's see. We are going into round 2 here shortly. We are still in the far east objective. We do got quite a few people in the chat already. Let's go ahead and say hi to Lord Naz, Connor Rage, Indy, Chris Dantas, Axis, Mr. Tomahawk, Anthony Sims, Ghost AMF, Cirquilio, what's up, my guy? He was in the cast with me last night. I'd like to thank all y'all for taking time out of y'all's night to come and watch this. Awesome. Oh, we had a drop on the Maniac. Oh, and they are back. Okay. All right. Little minor issue from the Maniacs, but it does look like they were able to get it corrected, and we do have all 5 back in the tent. But back. All right, here we go. Everybody's in. Now let's see. Oh, we may have a round reset, maybe? Let's go into round number 2. Guns N' Roses only having 4 defenders on this. They do show 5 players, but they are missing one. So let's go over here to the Maniacs. They are pushing a 2-man north with Ace of Spades as a solid overwatch from Impact. 2-man pushing into the south, and Rolly kills pushing into hole in the ground, trying to get a peek. or a setup on anybody trying to come out. Murphinator on AC. Scanning, not seeing anything. Nobody's exposed.
I don't see.
Not being able to make any call outs. Outlaw Actual is checking hole in the ground. And we are about to get some action. Who is this? Mason Dixon. Is he going to be able to see that cross from Outlaw? Trying to get back to him. And yes, he does. He rotates, shoots, and moves. Captain Catmint is still in that area. Rolly takes out Ace of Spades at center burning. Quickly bringing this to a 3v4. Alright, so Nightshade and Murphinator running in. And Mason takes out Nightshade, trying to contend that. Murphinator calling out Mason Dixon. But it's not enough. Takes out Catman as well. Mason doing work. Utility going out on objective, and smoke going out near objective. That's going to get Reed and Summer Love's attention, and Summer was able to stop that, bringing that to a Guns N' Roses win. Ugh. A Guns N' Roses win. That's what it is. Stand by and... There we go. That was a Guns N' Roses win. Sometimes that's why making those pushes on a stealth push like that, no one knows you're there. As soon as you throw that utility, everybody's aware of where you are. As soon as that frag went out, as soon as that smoke went out, both Reeds and Summer both hyper focused on that area. And we're able to get the kill that quick. So, use utilities wisely. They're distraction devices, not big yellow, neon yellow flags saying I'm right here. So, yeah, that's the words of wisdom from Shipwrecked for tonight's cast. You'll probably get a little bit more, but hey. We have moved objectives. We are in the South White Car objective. And this is a rough objective to attack, in my opinion. It's not one of my favorites at all. It's just in the wide open and pretty much see it from anywhere in the map. So it is a rough one. All right, so taking full advantage of the time in the tent to strategize and come up with these plays. Got to do it. So let's go to the KDs, shall we? After this round. All right, and Murphy's starting off this round as Volk. let's go into round number 3.
Alright.
It is a 1-1 right now. They are vault trading, so coming in from the west spawn. Gonna get some quick peeks. Let's jump over here to... Oh, Ryland does take out one. Summer getting peeked, and Ace of Spades finishes off Summer Love. Spawn has been identified. It is a 4-4 matchup right now. Ryland sent one to the tent, and Ace of Spades had to quickly bring it back even. 4-4. We do have a strong push into the mid. And look at Ace's location. That's a gnarly little peak right there. And Reed's coming in at Fuselage. Not going to be able to peek anybody from that location. He's actually in the Maniac's blind spot right now. Yeah, staying low to the ground. That is one blind spot. Alright. Trying to hear out the call outs. They think they see people, but they're not 100%. So Reed's pushing up slow, making very few audible cues, but it doesn't matter. You can't hear those audible cues from Murfinator's position, I do believe.
One of his left side garage on the ground.
Okay, they can. Oh, and Ryland does take out Murfinator. I didn't know if he was calling out Murfinator or not, but that really got Ace of Spades hunkered down, moving. And Reed's still in the blind spot of the Maniacs. And Mason about to go right under Cap... Okay, I was about to say right under Captain Catmint. Reed's trying to get the refrag. And the Ace of Spades takes out Rolly. It is up to Reed's and Ryland. Still not able to catch a glimpse of Catmint. See what action goes over here. Ryland hyper focused on the stairs where Ace of Spades is, the one who has done a lot of damage. To Guns N' Roses. Guns N' Roses done a very good job penetrating up to Murphy's Maniacs defense. If Ryland can get in here, that is a very solid place. And Reed's, look at Reed's. A lot of stealth. A lot of stealth. Oh, Nightshade stood up. Can Ryland make that kill? I don't think he saw him. He's going for it, though. There it goes. A quick smoke is out. Is tablet out? Tablet's out. Cap's going out. Oh! Ryland's down. Ace of spades. It's all up to Reeds and Catmint, not aware of where Reeds, and Reeds doesn't know Catmint has rotated. Oh. Murphy's Maniacs takes it for the 2-1. Yeah, knowing those cap locations, as soon as that tablet says send uplink highlights, you are in range to send that uplink. I'm pretty sure you can send uplink hunkered up to the trunk of the car. Don't quote me 100% for that, but he didn't push that far. I don't believe he had to push that far out to objective to send that uplink. But very, very solid work. Once again, the utilities came out. Everybody knew at that point where everybody was. Everybody shifted their focus and attention to objective, and that's what caused their death. Using those utilities like that. I mean, they work so hard to stealth all the way to the objective just to jump up and do jumping jacks saying, hey, I'm right here. Let's fight over this. Ugh. But enough of that. Let's go to KD's on Murphy Maniacs. Ace of Spades has been working. 5 kills, 2 deaths. Captain Catmint has 4 kills, 1 death. Nightshade has 1 kill. On Guns N' Roses, you have Summer Love 94 with 3 kills, 2 deaths. Rylan Camler SAS 3 kills, 2 deaths. Mason Dixon OVL 3 kills, 2 deaths. Rowley and Reeds both with 1 kill and 2 deaths. Very solid work from both of these teams. Let's see if we can get another. If we can get a Marsoc win, that pretty much locks down Murphy's Maniacs for winning this map. So let's go into round number 4. All right. They utilized some blind spots. Let's see if Guns N' Roses can block some of those blind spots. Trying to get some early lines from people pushing out. And the drone is out. Let's follow this guy around, getting some intel. Oh. Ryland taking pop shots. Doing that Top Gun pilot stuff. The drone survives, but Ryland is just down, not confirmed, so callouts can still come out. Alright, flying pretty low. Trying to get that intel. Reed. Nope, not looking for it. Heard it. Now he's looking for it. Exposing. Oh. I believe he took out the drone. A frag from Murfinator doesn't connect. I like this setup they have going on here. They sent the drone out. They try to gather as much intel as possible. Reeds takes out Ace of Spades. Oh, and Rowley goes in for the revive. Okay, there we go. Mason takes out Nightshade. And it is a 3v5. Kill count is off for the Maniacs. They are making call outs. Who is that? Outlaw and Captain Catmint. And Reeds downs the Murfinator. And then gets to confirm. Oh, I'm stuck in a wall. It is all left up to Catmint. He was called out by Reeds earlier. Three minutes. He has a lot of time. A lot of time. What? A lot of waiting. It's the waiting game. Two minutes, 50 seconds left. We've seen strong Volks from both sides. Pushed out a little further than what they did as Volk. That blind spot in the defense isn't there. Making shots, trying to get little movement going. Catmint looking into the corner. Smoke goes out. Oh! Gets Rolly to peek. Gets the kill.
Should be one more left.
Oh, the kill count is way off. I heard Catmint tell himself there should be one left. And that is very, very inaccurate. I think he's abandoned the... He's abandoned the idea of getting the cap. I think he's just going for the kill. He thinks there's one left. Trying to see. Get a peek onto Reeds.
Oh, I got a long way to go. Fuck. Alright.
Yep. He's not seen anybody, so he's going for the cap. He has 1 minute. So this is a crash speed to make it from the north side of the map to the objective. But I think Reeds is going to see off the audible cues, and he does, and Guns N' Roses wins that round. Oh, proper kill count. I really liked how they gathered that intel on the Maniacs side. It wasn't enough. Their kill count, well, Catmint's kill count, I knew it was going to be off because of the revive on Rolly and Center Burning, but brother, he was off. He was off. Kill count is super important. He thought he had one left. So it's rough to be in that position for sure, 100%. But gathering that intel is key. I dig it. Solid work. Still, he is leading the Maniacs with kills. Captain Catmint is. He's got 6 kills with 2 deaths, and Ace of Spades is right behind him with 5 kills. Guns N' Roses, it's pretty even across the board. Reeds, Rylan, and Mason with 4 kills each. Summer trailing right behind him with 3 kills. Raleigh with 1. But he was down the majority of this match, so what you're not seeing is probably all the call outs he was making helping his teammates get those kills. So we have changed objectives to the west side objective. So let's go and start round number 5. All right, here we go. The Maniacs still in good morale. If they keep Volk trading, they know they're going to win this. Unless Guns N' Roses can pull off a Marsoc win. They did get the North spawn, so Mason coming up trying to get an Overwatch. Trying to get an Overwatch, so 1 minute, I think we're going to have a special guest. All right. Little surprise coming in for y'all. So, sorry about the delay. But let's go over here and see what Raleigh does. Raleigh using this topography to cover up his push, but Nightshade right around the corner here. Oh, Catmint does take out Reed. Heard the call out. Flash. Oh, and got the trade. All right, so it's 3v4. Murphy's with 4. Rylan in center. Mason on AC. And Summer in tank courtyard. Let me go back.
He did trade.
Alright. Oh. Ace of Spades getting dropped by Rylan. And he is called out.
Hey, I'm Craig. He's right side of.
And Murphy quickly got that refrag on him. Catmint does down Summer Love from center burning. I don't know if callouts are made, but a lot of ABCs. It is 2
Oh, am I? I'm near the
to 1.
I don't. Did you get first floor hold up link?
All right. Is the revive gonna try to come out? Mason, he's split. Does he get Summer or does he get Rylan? I don't think Murfinator or Outlaw is gonna work on getting a revive. All right, Mason is going to get the revive on Summer. They need to get the confirm on Captain.
No, there's the one by the gas station.
All right.
One on uplink. Be careful.
Oh, Mason trying to get Murfinator with the revive. Murfinator gets the revive. And Outlaw does take out Mason. Rylan does make call out. He's still valuable. Outlaw confirms Rylan. Summer, a minute and 20 seconds left. Still has a lot of work to do. Is that a flash? Flash goes out. Doesn't work on it immediately. Peaks after the fact. That onward timing. Summer is aware. 50 seconds. The buzzer's about to go off, or the little timer on the watch is about to go off.
I'm on center burning. There's one on center burning, guys.
Yep. Summer is called out. Is Murfinator gonna get a shot on her? And here it is, the cross. And Murphy's wins. All right. Yep, Murphy's wins that one. Captain Catmint clearing 7 kills so far. And Rylan with 5. On this. They tried to surround, but if you're not synced up, it can fall apart real quick coming in waves. I rather take 5 versus 1 gun any day of the week. But when you come into waves, that's what you're doing. You're just sending 1 man at a time. Sync those pushes up. Solid defense and communications from both sides. A lot of communication, and you could visually see that. So they would shoot, they would down, communicate it. Someone was quickly there to get the refrag. Then they would communicate it. Someone was there to quickly get the refrag. Excellent communication from both sides. It wasn't enough for Guns N' Roses. It was enough for Murphy's Maniacs. It is 2-3 for Quarantine. Murphy's leading by 1. Let's see where we're at. Yeah, still very even kills throughout the match, but we will see. Now, this is Guns N' Roses chance. Guns N' Roses chance at Volk. Let's see if they can shut them down. If Murphy's can pull this win off on this round,
I know, right?
they will secure Quarantine as a map win. They did get the north spawn. Follow Ace for a little bit. He does have a drone. It looks like he's about to set up at apartments to get that intel put out.
Gotcha, I'm gonna move my drone. Oh.
He likes playing Top Gun music in his spare time. So I've lost that drone. All right, Rylan calling out the drone and doing that pilot stuff. A little bit more work there, Goose, and you could have had it, but valiant effort. Mason does take out Murfinator. Coming up on AC, watching Reed's back. Captain pushing up into AC Courtyard. Oh, Reeds does take out Outlaw. Captain hears that loud gunfire. Knows it's danger close. He's checking impact. He is going to rotate. It does look like he's going to rotate up. And Ryland's going to get a piece just downing Captain Catmint, but he was going to meet the same fate as the Murfinator making that push. Nightshade pushing into Maul. Ooh, let's go look at this battle that's about to ensue in the north. Ace of Spades coming up on Reeds and Mason. Is he going to get the revive on Catmint?
I have eyes on hospital. Should be able to take him out if he needs.
Oh. Mason with the assist. Leaves it all up to Nightshade. If that's the case, this will be a round 7.
Oh, never mind.
All right, are they going for the revive? And Reed's able to finish that up for a tie game. 3-3 on Quarantine. That drone work. Ace trying to get that drone work going, making it happen. So wasn't enough. They called him out, and yeah, he tried doing that Top Gun stuff. I heard he's a big fan. But I don't know how much intel was able to be given on that. So, but even hearing some of the gunshots, depending on where they were, they could have been where those audible sound cues come from. But they are making it interesting for us. I'm gonna go ahead and hop back in right quick to round number 7. This is gonna be the final round. You do gonna see the kill counts on the screen here, so soak those up, absorb them up, and let's see. We do have a new objective. It is center burning objective. We do have 2 people on objective, Murfinator and Nightshade. Let's go and see how Guns N' Roses can pull this off on the final round of Quarantine. Looks like a strong 4-man push in North. Ryland trying to get an overwatch and some peaks in the mid. But here comes Mason, Dixon, and Rowley. Looks like they're cutting off, and Reed's Summer Love are continuing that north wall push. Using the topography, these hills, they're unexposed to the rest of the map. Rowley, first one coming up. Oh, that's going to throw off everybody's. Rowley taking shots. Is it going to shift everybody's focus? Ace of Spades on scaffolding is going to miss Rowley. Let's go over here and check Ace of Spades right quick. Yeah, no one's exposed to Ace of Spades yet. But Mason popping shots.
He's dead. He's dead. Uplink on down. Uplink.
Taking out Murfinator. There are 2 on objective. Oh, look at that. Rolly pushing right up on him. Missing shots, ace of spades. Able to pick up. It is 4-4. Outlaw is coming, it looks like, to back up ace of spades.
One pushing garage.
Oh, look at that. I apologize about that. That's not foreshadowing or anything else like that. I just hit a wrong button. Look at Rylan. Look at Rylan. Look at this. Cap goes out. Cap goes out. Look at that. Guns N' Roses is going to take it. Right there. Home wins with the cap. 5-3 for Guns N' Roses. Rylan being sneaky and stealthy. Whew. Rylan with the cap. 7 kills and 5 deaths. Mason Dixon with 8 kills, 3 deaths, and 1 revive. For Murphy's Maniacs, you've got Ace of Spades with 7 kills, 3 deaths. Captain Catmint with 7 kills and 3 deaths. Those are your top braggers for both teams. So we are going into a map change, so just hang tight, check out these ads. We'll be right back with you.
Hey Onward lovers, welcome to the VRML Clip Contest Live, a new video series where you, the community, have the power to choose the very best Onward clips. This week's theme is C4. Clip your favorite C4 kills from our casts on YouTube and put your submission to VRML Clips on our Discord. The community will then vote live on a stream for the winner of the top 4 clips. Stay tuned to every live stream. A cast will be announced to host the C4 Week contest here on YouTube Live. Make sure you're subscribed, notifications are turned on so you don't miss out on your best moments live here at Onward Master League.
Ain't accepting, ignore, just kicking down all the doors. Guarantee you, boy, if I ask for it, it's gotta be real big. I gotta make it just for my kids and for their kids, it's kids. That's wealth, years and years. Promise my brother soon as he out and finish this bid, we finna do it bigger than anybody ever did. The odds is real big, jobs that's real big. Satan trying a little, my God is real big. Stayed up on the grind on the cars is real big. I gotta do it big, the only way that I can live.
Well, I was born at a very young age. As of 2021, I left console gaming and got a headset. OVL, it just kind of stuck. It was just a funny joke to begin with, and then it exploded into this family. The camaraderie is OVL.
What's going on, E-Step?
Hey, brother, thanks for having me.
There's Taquito again, flying out, rifle in hand, catches 1, 2, 3. Oh no! Big Will's right on top. What is this? And there's a double kill that comes.
All right, and we are back. I told you I had a surprise for y'all. Welcome to the desk, Kale. What's going on, brother?
Hey, what's up, Shipwrecked? Excited to be here this evening. Always excited to pop in for that, like the surprise you didn't expect him to be here, but here he is, guy. I'm always excited to be here. I'm excited to be here for an exciting matchup between Guns N' Roses and Murphy's. What do we call it? Murphy's Maniacs these days?
Yeah.
So very excited about this. I'm sad I missed Q1. It's one of my favorite maps. It's got a soft spot in my heart. But we go to Bazaar, which for a medium to close engagement map is one of my other favorites. So I applaud the map choosing and from the teams this evening.
Yeah. Oh, you missed out on some of that Top Gun work. With that
someone
drone.
had a drone out? Oh,
Yeah, Ace of Spades. He was juking and jiving. I was like, oh, calm down, Goose.
I always get excited to see someone with a drone, and then someone doing some good work with it really makes me excited.
Yeah, no, he was. I think there was 3 lasers on it when it finally got shot down. So
Nice.
he didn't pull the Maverick and come away clean. He got the Goose. He was shot down. So
Yeah, this is just how it is. They've changed how the drone lives and the speed and all the different things, so it's a little harder to keep it alive than it used to be. But that's fantastic to hear that there was a drone user and they did good work. And if you're keeping 3 people looking up into the sky to take down a drone, that means you're doing some good work for your team. So good job, Ace of Spades, on that approach and utilizing that your 6th man, as I like to call it, using it appropriately.
for 5.5.
5.5. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's half. It doesn't shoot, but
Yeah.
it can definitely find, peek, and harass.
Absolutely. But we are moving on to Bazaar. This is going to be Murphy's Maniacs pick. So far, they've played it twice this season. They're rocking a 44% round win. And Guns N' Roses, they've played it 4 times with a 39% round win. So
Murphy chose it for a, hey, we've done okay on this. They've done okay on it.
Yeah.
I feel like we have a pretty good. Sometimes there's some folks who put a lot of time and effort in figuring out those, more than just like looking at the statistics and going, but like they'll actually go and like do recordings and do the homework and the research, as far as like going against the people you'd be playing against. And and then the other side of it is, oh, I like Bazaar. Bazaar's nice.
Yep. Yeah, no, it does look like both teams did their homework on this. This is one of Guns N' Roses, one of their lower percentage maps. It's one of their worst maps based on the stats. But they do have more times playing it this season. They've played it 4 times for the VRML so far.
Yeah, and I don't know if Murphy's been around forever.
Yeah, they're coming back from season. I forgot. Season. I have it written down here somewhere. Yeah, they've had a long break since season 12 was their last VRML appearance.
Really?
Yeah.
I would never have guessed that. I just periodically see Murphy, so I just kind of always assumed that her and her team were still around. Well, that's interesting. Either way, it's great that Murphy's back and Murphy's team, Murphy Maniacs specifically, is back, and that it looks like, I'm looking at the lineups right now, a little bit of different lineup from the historical, but as to be expected after so long. Yeah.
Yeah, nope, that's their homework. Guns N' Roses did choose Q1, and so that was like a battle. Because I don't know if you know, but I think these are the only 2 teams in the VRML Onward that are captained by females.
Really? No,
Yeah.
I mean,
It's a
I know
little
Murphy,
rivalry.
And then I think Phenom had one with the Amazonians or what?
Yeah, but for this season.
Oh, this season, yeah.
Yeah, so maybe getting a little woman rivalry going on. Is this their rival match?
Or is it the uplifting and supporting match?
Yeah.
The question.
Either way, they're going to use it. If they win, it's uplifting and supporting. If they lose, it'll probably be a rivalry. But it's all in good fun. I've played with both of these teams, and they're all fun to play with.
And it does look like we have a full load-in now. Well, Guns N' Roses has a lot of OVL folks. And some
Yes,
and
yeah.
VRML.
Guns N' Roses is actually, they come from the Assault League, and they started on or Uplink this season as their first season, and they're all Assault players.
Got it.
So they are having some issues. Ace, their sniper headset did die, so I don't know if we're about to go into a timeout or not. Yes, we are going to go into a timeout, so this is going to give y'all another ad break, and we'll be right back. So check out all these cool commercials we got for y'all.
Hey Onward lovers, welcome to the VRML Clip Contest Live, a new video series where you, the community, have the power to choose the very best Onward clips. This week's theme is C4. Clip your favorite C4 kills from our casts on YouTube and put your submission to VRML Clips on our Discord. The community will then vote live on a stream for the winner of the top 4 clips. Stay tuned to every live stream. A cast will be announced to host the C4 Week contest here on YouTube Live. Make sure you're subscribed, notifications are turned on so you don't miss out on your best moments live here at Onward Master League.
Just kicking down all the doors, guarantee you, boy, if I ask for it, it's gotta be real big. I gotta make it just for my kids and for their kids' kids. That's wealth years and years. Promise my brother soon as he out to finish this bid, we finna do it bigger than anybody ever did. The odds is real big, jobs that's real big. Satan trying a little, my God is real big. Stayed up on the grind on the cars is real big. I gotta do it big, the only way that I can live.
Well, I was born at a very young age.
All right, a short timeout for Murphy's Maniacs. They were having some issues. They are going to start with 4 players, so let's go into round 1 of Bazaar.
So we do have these cross street objective. We have gonna have probably a tight. Oh no, it's not gonna be tight grouping. Looks like we have a southeastern strong approach, very close to objective. One in hotel, one moving over to. Oh wait, supposed to be trying to do better about this.
Yeah, it looks. Yeah.
Yeah. Chum's gonna be watching and be like, "Kale, I told you."
It's that caster talk.
Yeah, I gotta work on that. Okay, so Guns N' Roses set it up. Pretty standard defense. No one's pushing out past Center Street, but we do have some spreads on the wide. With the team spreading wide like that, we do make it hard for Murphy to take advantage of that and get the picks. They will be utilizing cross street now to its full effect on the long range shot. So I think we're gonna 1 or 2 are gonna get picked from these pushed out players by Guns N' Roses.
Yeah, I do like this approach. This is how I normally set up my defense on this objective. You just got to own that real estate and keep it. And it looks like that's what Guns N' Roses are doing. Oh, I thought Murphinator got 2, but no, it was just 1. And then Nightshade took out another.
Yeah, really good line from Murphy there, looking back at the inside little sneaky spot closer to objective. Murphy taking shots
From Summer Love, really keeping her hunkered down for sure.
Yeah, it's nice when you get there because you do get the opportunity to look back into. Oh, good shot from Murphy. But getting out of that scenario, it can
Yeah.
be difficult without the support from Outlaw. But Outlaw's not going to be ready for Mason here.
Yeah, no, not at all. No, and it does look like they were set up to try to just draw that line in the sand. Ooh, what's going on over
Outlaw
here in
heard
court,
him.
y'all?
Outlaw heard him. Good play
Nightshade
by Mason.
bypassed everybody, and he's in far south now.
I was so focused on everything going
Yeah.
on the north of Center Street that the transition to the other push from Nightshade, I wasn't ready for that.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said something. He is being a little crunchy as
Yeah,
we're moving up into
Reed
engagement.
has been focusing on that area since the courtyard, and it looks like he's going to get that quick. And it is all up to Nightshade. Two minutes, 3 minutes. We'll say 3 minutes left. Still a lot of
Nightshade's got
time.
Lots of time to do some work. So get a pick, do a rotate, get a pick, do a rotate, and then finally 30 seconds beep beep, crash onto the objective.
Yeah.
Now his rotation and positioning to fridge here gonna be hard to utilize that because he is being a little crunchy, moves quietly, a little crunchy, moves quietly. So
Yeah.
we'll see if Reed's picks up on the audio and give his friends.
Yeah, I think he was talking to Mason during all that crunchy time Nightshade was giving out, because Mason has pushed down into the far south. So this could either be a flank or they're just setting it up and putting them in a kill box. And it looks like that's what's going on.
Yeah, I think Mason. So they have a good triangle here on objective. Ooh, good lines from Love. That's keep up here. Nightshade did get.
Oh, and here
tagged, but
comes
it was-
Mason. About to walk right into Mason's line.
They both hurt each other.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a trade.
Oh, no, it's not.
Ooh.
Nightshade with the commando. It'd make James happy.
James Boak would be so happy right now. James, if you're sitting in what time would it be
In his
UK?
very small hotel room. I was playing with him earlier today.
Oh, did he bring his headset? I told him
Yeah.
to bring his headset. Yeah, what time would it be in the UK? So it'd be really super late right now. It'd be
Yeah.
like 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the morning. I was gonna say he might be having breakfast and having a cup of coffee or something.
I think they do tea, though. Oh, and
Yeah.
Reeds does get it. Oh. And
Good
Guns
try
N'
there.
Roses wins. No. I looked at that, too. That was a Guns N' Roses win. Let
Murphy's
me,
does have their 5th coming back in, or has a 5th come in.
yeah, they
so
are
they
in
go
the
5-5
chat
now.
talking about, talking about a battery dying. So, yeah, I do got the scores corrected. It happens. There we go. All right. Same objective. No, but like I was saying earlier, I didn't want to say too much. But on this objective, I like holding down east and west and just drawing the line in the sand down Middle Street. Don't let anybody pass.
Yep. There is a certain point of that, especially if you have some shooters that are good at ranged or medium to long range. If you can get and hold Center Street, you can at least get 1 or 2 before they try to get you out of there.
Yeah.
A couple different spots across the lane. I was actually a little surprised that the person who had pushed up on the North Street west side kind of continued into the blue room and kind of made that push, but ended up working out for them in the end, even after they got hurt. So here we go. Round 2, Guns N' Roses up 1 from their defense. Murphy's on defense now. We have an east spawn by Guns N' Roses and a full, not a full push, 3-man push in the east, 1 in the north, 1 moving across north to west.
Yeah, and allowing that size of a group to pass mid street is very devastating.
Yeah, uncontested. Murphy, who would have the line here.
Yeah, she did pick it up right now. Yeah, she's got it picked up now, but the damage is done.
A little late.
1 has already crossed in. Oh. It says Friendly Fire in the chat. Friendly Fire has a female captain as well.
Did not know that.
Yeah. Mason Dixon does take out that line, so it's going to allow Reeds and Mason to cross into the south.
So we've lost 1 on Cross Street. We got 1 in Hotel. Oh.
Yeah, 1 in far south now.
Yeah, so it was a tight defense from Murphy's. Focused around objective.
Oh, they do have somebody in south. Outlaw is watching this. Oh, was that a TK?
No, that was a team kill.
Womp, womp, womp.
Mason was like, someone said, did I team kill? Someone said, you sure did.
Oh, Ryland took out Outlaw with ease in the south. Catmint still that insurance policy in the south. Mini sneaky.
Yeah, so from the hotel second floor, pops out and gets him in the west alley. So good play there, getting that. I think it was just a little quicker in an unexpected position. Oh, Catman and them trade. Both of them are down.
Both are down. Mason is picking up the pace to get the revive.
I killed 2. How many else? It's either 1 or 2 up.
Summer picks up
Summer.
Mini.
Yeah. That's
We're
really
now 1.5. Catman should have some callouts going on right now.
Yeah,
There
did he
we
make the call out?
Yep, he got the call out.
Okay. Oh, it's not Nightshade, the last one on objective. It is very cappable because you can cap inside the building now.
Yep. So
And-
you've got basically 3 different cap positions on this one, and 2 of them are hidden actually from Nightshade. If
Yeah.
you come in from that way. So Nightshade has to, when you're last man up at this spot, you could trade.
Yep.
And could get that route, but your goal at that point, when you know you're down by, it's not a 1v1, it's not a 1v2. Your goal is just to die. Just don't be a hero. Just go ahead and be like, shoot me, take me down.
I have this all messed up. It is 2-0 for Guns N' Roses right now, so I'm overthinking it. Yeah.
I was looking at it, I was like, no, it looks like crap. I looked into the other
It
side.
happens. It happens. I don't like when it happens, but I like to let y'all know and be aware so y'all have the correct information.
All right, break down that last map. So I'm trying to be better about filling all the details and all the things mid map. So break that down. So we had the east spawn from Guns N' Roses. Murphy's Maniacs didn't get a position in time to challenge the Center Street cross. So 1 got in behind him. Then we got a pick, and then people basically, as Guns N' Roses collapsed down onto objective, slowly picked apart Murphy Maniac defense. So there's one thing about having a tight consolidated defense, is that you have lots of people next to objective. It's harder to cap on, but when you do have that set up, the different angles that people can approach you on can really disenchantise. There's a word I'm looking for. I can't remember the word, but
This French friend. Oh, now you got me on it.
Yeah, I know, right? disfranchised? No, no.
Yeah,
I don't-
disenfranchised.
Anyway, I don't think that's the word I'm looking for, but
Well, it sounded good. It made me sound
sounded good,
smart.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Anyways, either way, Guns N' Roses got the picks, came down, and then a couple positions that probably could have been a little better. As people got picked, some rotations probably should have happened. None of them happened. So here we go, round 3. Murphy's Maniacs on the attack to West Wall objective. We have the Center Street spawn and from Murphy's, who spread out in a 3-2, and I'm talking a whole bunch. Shipwreck.
No, you got this, brother. I was letting you do your magic. All right, so they do have a 3 going into Bazaar. It looks like 2 pushing in on the south. I remember this objective used to be everybody would push north, but now it's starting to get a little bit more difficult to make those pushes.
Yeah, that north push, especially the north wall push and the Kiat push. There's since the update, there's just a few more things in the way.
Yeah.
But those few more things in a way has completely changed I would consider it the setup and the approach you have to doing it appropriately. Ooh, Outlaw did see Ryan Rylan. Ooh, good rotation. He backed off, but took a different line. Outlaw's going to be ready.
Ooh.
Murphy
right there, about to peek it. Oh, back turn towards Murfinator.
Just.
Oh, not peeking it. Yep, there she goes.
Murphy takes Rylan from the fountain into the west market. It was a good rotation, but pushed out a little too far. If he kept a little back line, probably would have gotten 1.
Yeah.
Been able to rotate out. Oh, big engagement going in the south right here.
Oh, wasn't on 3.
Nope, I wasn't on 3. I was just I'm getting over to drop it. I saw it on the map too late.
Yeah. But I was over here on Outlaw. They do own Courtyard now after that kill. So, I hit a button again.
So Nightshade and Catmint are Captain Catmint. Yep. Have taken away the flanker. So flanker successfully crossed Center Street, got into the south, and it's basically went for the full flank push.
Many sneakies. Oh no, Reeds was there to stop that. Murphy coming in, gonna contend. All right.
One's in here.
This Summer. Oh, Outlaw pulled out tablet. Gonna contend with Summer. Smokes on objective. Now Murfinator has the time to cap right now.
Yeah, Murphy just got to commit.
And here it is.
Smoke, here we are.
In the smoke, tablets out. Rolly has no idea. Reeds has no idea. He is crashing. Not watching it.
Yeah. He is expecting Royals to have that inside line, or he's watching the outside front of it. Murphy has gone on the inside. The team needs to not. They should have had clicks go out. Come on, Murphy. There we are. All right.
And Murphy's was able to get the cap, bringing it to a 2-2. Break it down for us.
Yeah, so Guns N' Roses. So east spawn, Center Street spawn for Murphy's. 3 going Kiat, 2 south. 3 in Kiat. Had a first encounter with Rylan. Rylan did have a good rotation back around to get one. Got a little too aggressive there, and Murphy was able to get him from the backside. So taking out that kind of central Kiat area kind of defense. The other ones were kind of back up more towards objective. And they did have one make it across the street and make it down into the southwest market area. Unfortunately, he ran into the flanker wasn't ready for the pushers. ended up getting taken out. If he had taken a more, there's certain spots you can go to within Bazaar once you make Center Street that are extremely effective, and he decided to take the flanker route instead of the sneaky boy route. So just that one little change could have switched up the whole push from Murphy's and Guns N' Roses. Good play by Murphy getting in there onto objective and getting the cap.
Yeah, we are entering into round 4 now. 2-2. Who is that? Mason Dixon or Reed singing some Tom Petty gonna get us demonetized. I don't know how all that works.
All right, so we do have one. Royals is watching basically a finish line to keep Murphy's on the north sides of Center Street, so doing a good job there. And then we have a split from Guns N' Roses in a 3-1-1. So with that, they are kind of taking a similar route as to what Murphy's did, but they're transitioning. Oh, yeah, transitioning a little bit different.
Oh, Captain.
Hard to say a lot of words and not actually mean anything. By
Yeah. Rylan.
Ooh, Summer getting a pick on Outlaw. So Outlaw was laying down on those boxes, and from the cross street window, you can see that little line right there. And those are penetrable, so once he was found out, he was able to get taken out.
Encampment not confirmed. There they go. Rolly gets that confirm. Oh, they're going for it. They're coming in strong. Look at this synchronized push. Oh, a TK.
Murphy just rotated on objective. There was the trade
and
team members.
And there was a TK on that, and it looked like they were going to try to go for the objective. They weren't aware that that was the last one. But the TK really ruined that on them. So they had those bad numbers.
Yeah, and just as a note, so that the last core 3 that they had up, none of them had a good line looking back across through East Market where the main push of Guns N' Roses were. It was really like from West Market to West Wall and just kind of head to head there. Nobody had a back line or anything else. So Guns N' Roses, just with a little bit of patience and a little bit of smoke to get them moving around, I think no matter, even without the TK, probably would have had that as well.
Yeah.
So good push by Guns N' Roses, good pickups from the south, getting the person that was in the sneaky spot in the west wall. Good play all around and good push.
Yeah. Yeah, I like, if you looked at the mini map, you could just see like a straight line of all the real estate they were slowly owning.
Yeah, and they kept pace with each other.
Yes.
And I know every time I get on a cast, I talk about timing. And it depends on how you play. If you're full aggression, everything else, it doesn't matter. You're just gonna run. You're gonna die. You're gonna shoot. Maybe get 1 or 2, or you might do more. The coordinated team play and getting that timing down to where you're not pushing past your teammates supporting fire and supporting lines. It takes years to get that down. It takes a long time. So see Guns N' Roses, you talked about them coming from the Assault League. So they must have a lot of time together in the Assault League to kind of for that performance, because you don't really see that timing with some of the newer teams.
Yeah, not at all. All right, let's get into round 4. If the Guns N' Roses can maintain this Volk, then this will be the end of Bazaar.
All right, we do have a
one. Yeah. So on this defense, or like for this objective, yeah.
And somebody spawned somewhere else.
Yeah, so on this defense, for this objective, we are on East Courtyard objective, Northeast Courtyard objective. Rylan was able to stop in the north.
Yeah, Rylan has a very strong position here. Underneath the car, I mean, even without a suppressor, he's gonna
Yeah.
basically hold North Street here. And we do have a very tight defense from Guns N' Roses here with
Yes.
positioning looking north. You've got several looking out towards Kiat and Fountain, and then you have one kind of on the backside. So they did not basically utilize. Can't say that either. It's hard for me to break down and talk about
Yeah.
things. I can't see things.
On this objective, I like to set up protecting the north and in the south also. I mean, they can come from both directions. Really putting your eggs in one basket on the meta pushes can really get you in a pinch.
Yeah, and Mason does pick up one on the south. We're down to a 5v2 stronghold by Guns N' Roses here. So Murphy is having a slow push up onto objective with Outlaw on the other side, getting multiple shots towards him. He's probably running away going,
Yeah. Like that meme.
That's what I sound like. That's what I sound like when I'm getting shot at and running away.
The teddy bear running with all the explosions going off.
That's exactly right. That's exactly how it is. And Outlaw has rotated. It's going to take a similar line to what Murphy has utilized as she makes her push up onto objective.
Yeah, she is in alley Mason missing her again. That's
Mason
twice.
and Rylan. Both
Yes.
of them peaked the alley right as she made it in. I mean, the onward timing was real there.
Yeah, now Reeds, if he does manage to push out.
No, Reese is going to be staying put.
Yeah.
That's the last man up there.
Oh, Outlaw does get Mason.
No one is looking at the line she has here.
And Raleigh punishes him, sending him back to the tent. But Murfinator, he's a snake.
She has a snaky snake.
No, we need to cap.
They are being loud. Oh,
Good trigger discipline from
yes,
Murphy.
I was about to
Staying
say
quiet.
that. Yeah,
As
as
she's making her push.
soon as she shoots that, I could see Reeds popping out.
Yep, Reeds is now looking. She does.
Yep, and there it is.
I shot you.
Nice tight defense by Guns N' Roses, getting the long line picks on North Road by Rylan. Mason and team also taking nice tight angles as you approach into objective. Good play by Guns N' Roses there.
Yeah, Rylan with 7 kills for Guns N' Roses, doing work. Murfinator with 5, and the cap. It just wasn't enough. Ugh. That was a good close match. I mean, the cap coming in, bringing it back 2-2.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially, it disheartens you a little bit going into 4v5, and you're like, man. And then kind of losing the next round, but then you get that revitalization of getting the cap with that good push, and Murphy getting in there to get the cap. But when it came down to a defensive hold for Guns N' Roses and that nice tight defense. It's hard to pick out all the people, especially when you got all the supporting lines, unless you really surround the objective and get your timing. So if you noticed, as they were making the push, they were getting picked on their push in, and they didn't really surround the objective. It was kind of like, we're all coming from this angle. We're just coming from different elevations of the angle, not elevations, but areas of the angle. So
Yeah.
with all of that being said, great place by Guns N' Roses taking map 2.
All right, and they have chose the next map, and it is going to be Suburbia.
Suburbs.
Yeah, this is one of Guns N' Roses' top maps. They've played it 3 times this season in season 16 with the 56% round win percentage and 67% map win percentage. So
I'll be really intrigued to see how both of the teams play here. As far as, there's 2 ways to play burbs. There's slow and passive, or there's just all out aggression. And I'll be intrigued to see how they play and how the teams kind of react to each other, because we've kind of seen a little bit of this slower gameplay, and I'm wondering to see if we're going to have some just full direct push. So Burning's one of those. You can have a full direct push, take over all of lane 4. Center house is the same, so we'll see. Oh, did you put the names in there? You just sure did.
Yes, I did.
I was typing.
I'm on top of it.
I was typing as you were doing things.
Oh, it's all right.
I was thinking that.
Muscle memory.
There
It's
you
all
go.
right.
But yeah, we'll see here. And I wasn't actually there. Did Guns N' Roses take map 1?
Yes.
Okay. So Guns N' Roses has taken the series. They have won against Murphy's here. But we do still play map 3 in VRML. So we will be executing for this. It does make a difference. You do have to still care, even if you lose the series here.
Yes.
Because every point makes a difference for MMR, and at the end of the day, your MMR is what counts for your scoring and your position on the ladder.
Yep. All right. So we are going to start round number 1 on Suburbia. Now we got to give credit to Murphy's Maniacs, because I mean they've played it this map. I forgot. After the break, we'll talk about it. Yeah.
Yeah. So super strong push by Guns N' Roses here, basically getting all the way up, almost near objective, with nobody getting close to objective for
No.
support. Everybody's
Rylan.
way off objective.
Rolly just doing work.
Holy, doing work.
And
I'm not sure if Murphy's was ready for the round to start. I mean, they were Guns N' Roses had a northeast lane 4 spawn, and they made it all the way to playground before anybody from Murphy's made it even to South Street on the tank.
so, and I saw that, and I heard the pre-fire shots. The pre-fire is used to bottleneck a direction you want the team to go. And they actually done the complete opposite on that. When they're pre-firing that lane 3 on that spawn, they're actually prohibiting their team from going to objective.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that really hurt them.
And there's certain, so you can look through the windows, and there's a line that you look through the windows that does the similar thing. There are ways you can do the pre-fire and still not mess up your team. So like you can take your line, they can run on the outside of you, and then when they actually cross the bush to go out, you then stop firing. You basically have like a 3-second window to make your pre-fire. He held the pre-fire a little too long, ended up still back in the back street.
Yeah. And that really hindered. And by the time Rolly and Rylan, they got out into playground, they were able to just do work because everybody was trying to crash to their locations.
Yeah. I mean, Rolly was on the Hesco objective, a Hesco on the lane 4 of the objective. And I mean, I'm looking at the spot right now. He had 3 sitting out, plain as day, no cover, right in front of him.
Yeah.
Did he pick up 3 last time? I only got 2 of them.
Let's go into round 2 now. No pre-fire, so they are able to get out. They are going to be holding 3 strong on lane 4 area. Mason getting across. And Murfinator's going to stop that.
Rylan made a push for a flank. Captain Catmint was ready for that. Just Rylan on the push.
But look at this
leaves
strong 3-man coming out of lane 2.
Summer Love watching the high line. Royals in reads. Maintaining objective. Lots of equipment, lots of shooting going out. Reach picking up 1, 2.
And Reed's.
He's in a very strong
There he
defensive
goes.
3. He still has a line right here.
Yeah, he has just pre-fired through the bushes. Could take out both of them.
Not gonna be
Oh, he knows where they are. He had someone else throw the flash on him. Look at that. Outlaw.
Are you gonna go? Outlaw, are you gonna go?
No, he's not. He's waiting. He wants it a 2-gun battle. Oh, as soon as you hear those footsteps retreating away, that gun's no longer up. And Rolly gets the trade with Outlaw. And Guns N' Roses wins again. That's 2-0 for this map. That was hot and fast.
That was hot and fast. The difference there, even though Guns N' Roses had a strong 4 push and Murphy's went with a strong 2 push, the difference there was the positioning. They got it set up into their positions they wanted to be in, and were ready to counter Murphy's on their push.
Yeah, that.
And Reed's picking up 1 on 4 and then swinging into playground was huge. I think he ended up picking 3, just getting into those lines.
Yeah, I was listening to some of their comms, and I mean, like, even like when they go down, Reed was calling out, "Hey, we've got 1 on lane 4." Making those call outs, just being aware, and then coming around and taking out the lane 4. So, and then cleaning up the lane 2 push. And getting that teamwork, having another teammate throw the flash on their location.
All right, we do have center house. Let's see if Guns N' Roses is going to go hot and heavy, or if we're going to get a slow and calculated. Based off of all of them kind of queued up where they are, we might have a hot and heavy round here.
Yeah.
Hot and heavy. I don't know why that's the analogy I'm going for right now.
Hot and what was it? Hot and fresh?
I keep saying heavy. And I'm like, that's not the analogy I want.
I always like say hot and fresh or hot and fast, and I'm like, oh man.
Utility. Look at all that utility. Holy moly.
It's like 4th of July.
1, 2, 3. Rolly comes
Holy
in.
cow.
Right
oh, with the cow.
Rolly's
Oh,
on
he don't even know the code.
Ella picks up another.
There it goes. Quick round. 3 maps, 3 caps. I missed all that.
Did you get the front door?
No, I didn't get the front door.
Oh, I almost dropped a camera because all the utility was coming out, and I was like, I think everybody on the Volk side got flashed, and they all crouched down where they got flashed. They're all lined up in the front door, and Rolly swung that corner and just held on the trigger. Got 3. That was crazy. That was crazy.
Yeah, I was following Reeds. I was thinking that far southeast objective guy was going to get into a gun battle. It was just, I think we're done.
I think they're loading up for
oh, look at this. Looks like they're going into some overtime or a family photo. I remember doing that with VOA back in the day. After every match, we would go into cargo and take a family photo with the opposing team. Maybe bringing... No.
Everybody's too sweaty and serious.
Yeah. But, hey, both of these teams put in a lot of work, and, I mean, 3 caps. 3 caps.
Yeah. I mean, 3 caps. For Guns N' Roses, and I know we talked about it earlier, you know, the timing, the coordination in their plays, you know, they might be first season in VRML for Uplink, but it's definitely not their first time playing together. I expect a lot of things out of Guns N' Roses, so good plays from them. Murphy's just work on the communication a little bit. I think you could have swung a couple of the rounds your way, but overall, great plays by both teams. But like you mentioned, both teams putting in the work, both teams getting the coordination. You can tell as people move together, play together and move together, kind of how they're doing and where they're going. So great plays by everyone. Fun. Thanks, Shipwrecked. Thank you for letting me join you for
Oh yeah, no problem.
Burbs and Bazaar. Always a good time. Chum, if you're watching this, I'm so sorry. I tried to do my best.
Yeah, we're all working on it. It is difficult, but hey, the con's gonna be awesome. Speaking of that, it's still enough time to lock in and get your tickets for the VRML con in Denver, Colorado. When is that? July 20th and 21st?
That sounds about right. I think.
Yeah, sounds good. Hopefully that's what my plane ticket is.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think I fly it on the 22nd, so I think that is right.
But I will be there. Kale, you'll be there.
Right.
Gonna have a fun time. So even if you're not playing, you can come out and spectate. There's still gonna be a lot of stuff going on. You get to meet up with some of the players that you've been playing with for multiple seasons, or however long you've been in the VRML. And I think that's just about it. C4 week, we didn't have any C4 kills this match, but it is C4 week, so be sure to clip any C4 kills you've seen and submit them to the Discord. They have to be official VRML matches. And yeah, I know last night's cast, I think there was seven kills, C4 kills that were pretty phenomenal. So I'm just giving y'all the ammunition. So that's all from me. Kale, you have any final words?
No. Con's coming up, like you mentioned. We still time to register and get allocated. If you want to play at the con, the tournament for that is coming up very soon. I don't know if those rosters are locked yet. But you can still get on a team for that as well if you want to play Onward on a stage and watch people, throw tomatoes or whatnot at you. I'm not sure how that exactly works in real life. Should be a good time all around. Thanks for Murphy Maniacs and Guns N' Roses for putting on a show. And thanks for having us.
Yep. Y'all be good. We'll see y'all next time.
Onward VRML is brought to you by Downpour Interactive, Helga, the esports manager. Thanks for watching VRML.